we do have a great musical performer for you here today. Tal Bachman, singer, songwriter, scion. He's the son of Randy Bachman, who many of you will know from Bachman-Turner Overdrive that he fought. Randy Bachman, Garth Turner, and I think it was Kevin Overdrive. I forget who the third one was. Anyway, Bachman-Turner Overdrive, and Tal, come on out, Tal. Singer, songwriter, Tal Bachman. Hey, great to see you, Tal. Tal actually opened for me at an event at Conrad Black's house, and it didn't work out too well for Conrad, as you may have heard some years ago. But normally I get someone who kind of like Andrew. No disrespect to Andrew Lawton, who comes and does the opening act, but Tal opened for me at Conrad's pad. And he sang a couple of great songs, and one of them, which really touched me, because you picked out a Kink song that you thought that I'd like. Yeah. It was
Did you know that one before?
Yeah, I hadn't heard it in since I was 14 or something. So it was
maybe it was better than when I did it.
Yeah, it was good. It was good, and I liked the way he did it, which is why I asked him to come on, because as I said, it's Canada's 150th birthday. And and on our show, we're featuring a lot of great Canadian songs. And this is one of my favorite Canadian songs. Not a lot of people know that it's Canadian. Most people will know the Billboard Top 40 and Casey Kasem Counting It Down. And the Billboard Hot 100 is the gold standard of what all the hit songs are. And it started in 1940. And the very first hit record, the very first American #1 record in 1940 was the Tommy Dorsey Orchestra with the Pied Pipers and a young boy vocalist called Frank Sinatra. But it was a Canadian song. And so the very first American #1 was actually a Canadian song by my fellow Torontonian, Ruth Lowe. And Ruth married a music publicist in Chicago in 1938, and they were very happy for a year, and then he had a routine operation and he died, and she was devastated. And she went back to Toronto, and she was living in her parents' apartment, and her life was ruined, and she used to look out the window at the park across the street, and she'd see all these couples walking by. And she said to her sister, I look at those couples and I know I'll never smile again. And somewhere in the midst of her grief, the old songwriter's light bulb went off, and she thought that was a good song title, and she wrote it up. That was 1939. 3 months later, Canada was at war, and with all those great war ballads for all those parted lovers, I'll Be Seeing You and We'll Meet Again. This is Canada's contribution, sung by Tal Bachman.
I'll see if I can do it justice. I'll never smile again until I smile at you. I'll never laugh again. What good would it do? For tears would fill my eyes. My heart would realize that our romance is true. I'll never love again. I'm so in love with you. I'll never thrill again to somebody new. Within my heart, I know I will never start to smile again until I smile at you. Within my heart, I know I will never start to smile again until I smile at you. I'll never smile again till I smile at you.
Hey, thank you, Tal. That is, he made me very happy. That is one of my favorite songs.
Yeah.
And a great
I wish
song.
I'd written that one.
You do?
Oh,
That's
yeah,
good.
of course.
Yeah, that's so great. Well, that's a lady, Ruth Lowe. She was a big star, and they wanted to make a movie about her with Judy Garland playing her. When they inducted her into the Grammy Hall of Fame, Frank Sinatra actually did the introduction. But she chose to turn her back on all that and came back to raise a family in Toronto in her home. And it's a great song, Tal. And Tal, we asked Tal to do kind of one for me and one for him. So he's going to come back and close us out with a great song in just a bit. Thanks,
thanks for
Tal.
having me.
That's great. Thank you.